let's move on to the main event.
Yes.
Anime Dartboard, which is our monthly book club / anime club that we do every month, where we randomly select a 12 to 13 episode anime and or movie, and we watch it and we talk about it. So this week was, I'm gonna butcher this name, NAKAIMO. My Little Sister is Among Them, which is a softcore hentai.
It isn't.
Oh, okay. It's there's.
Believe me, I've seen things that are.
Okay.
I call them. Can't believe it's not hentai.
it's like butter, but not. Okay. It's there's obviously.
It's an ecchi series.
Yeah.
Is what that's called. What you were trying to say is it's an ecchi series.
Okay. I did not know the term, but yes, I watched 10 of these episodes while at work. 2 of them when I got home. While
I literally told you not to do that, but
I
you
completely forgot. Which is good because none of the girls that I have working were working today, so it was just me and my buddy. So him and I were watching it together.
It's very good. Yes.
Yeah. This is like a romance type anime with slight incestuous tones to it. I will say I did like it.
Light incest tones. What I'm going to warn you about talking about NAKAIMO is that, unfortunately, I have coincidentally enough watched a show right after this with almost the same plot, so I might fuck up and get some of this mixed up.
Fair enough. I just watched this today, and I will also probably fuck up because I watched it while.
I assume you didn't watch episode 13 if you've only seen 12 episodes.
There's an episode 13?
There is, yeah.
Aren't you spoken for John? What do you care about? What?
Well, the issue is if you are watching an ecchi series in a workplace, he might get in trouble.
Correct. Yeah, sexual harassment type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only reason why I care.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I understand.
Yeah. If it wasn't at work, then I wouldn't care. Because, case in point, my lady did come in and I'm watching this, and she's like, "Oh, anime titties." I'm like, "Yep."
Yeah.
That's what we're doing tonight.
Gotta love them strawberries.
Yeah.
With the cream.
This is the first romance type thing I've watched, technically.
Oh my god, that's true.
Yeah. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it, but I did like it. It was fun. This is another thing that I watched, and then at the end I'm like, wait, it's over? And then I looked for another episode. I did not know there was a the 13th episode wasn't on Verve.
It was, and I watched it on Verve. It was, yes.
Was it under something else?
It is, yeah. It's under OVA.
That's why. Okay, her nipples look like pepperoni. My friend's first reaction to anime boobs. Well, I like pepperoni.
So I like nipples. So
I should have watched the OVA then. No, what I did actually technically didn't have time.
You didn't miss a lot with it.
Okay.
As a basic idea, it is about the girls wanting to. I think the girls want to date the main character is the idea for it, and the sister says, "If you want to date my brother, you've got to be accepted by me." And it's about the main character going on dates with the various girls to try and win over him and the sister.
Oh, okay.
Because the main character in this, funny enough, it is about a man who, after his father's death, is told that he has a sister who wants to marry him, and he shows up at a school, and he has to. I don't know why I'm running through the plot. You're supposed to have already watched this.
We do it anyways.
Yeah, we'll do it anyway. And he has to find a bride, but as it turns out, one of them might be his sister. Ooh. And the important thing about this is he doesn't want to fuck his sister, which is different from a lot of other anime where there's a little sister in it, where they do want to fuck their sister. What's a unique subversion in this is he doesn't want to fuck his sister, and his goal is to not fuck his sister.
He actually tells the girl that he eventually ends up with, "I don't want to bang you because you're my sister."
Yeah, I'm not into that. Yeah.
Mate, if they added the girls boxing for his love in the anime, I probably would have liked it a lot more. but that's because I like
swear
the
I've
punchies.
seen that happen before.
I like the punchies, whatever.
I'm sure I have seen that happen.
I can't say this is the first anime I watched with not a single fight in it.
Oh, yeah.
There was not a single punchy. There was a car accident, so I guess I'll count that.
Car accidents are like fights.
It's like a car punchy, you know?
If you think about it really hard.
Yeah, you never win. You never win that fight. The car will always win.
Yes.
But yeah, I liked it. I thought it was an interesting watch. I didn't obviously hate it because I finished it. Also because I made the commitment to finish everyone, even if I wasn't liking it.
I like how you made that commitment and then you just didn't last time. You're like, I'm gonna after I missed out on Love Live, I'm gonna finish all of them, and then the next one was Momode Lollipop, and you're like, nah, fuck it. This is dumb. And now you're still saying you're gonna do it. You're not gonna do it, John. Don't lie to the audience.
I watched all of this and I did it.
But you liked this.
I did. That's
you didn't hit an obstacle with this.
I didn't like it until I want to say episode 5.
Okay.
That's when I started, because I normally go by the three episode rule. I got it to episode 5 and I'm like, this isn't terrible. Because at first I was like, you know what, this isn't like the anime for me, whatever. But I'm holding true to my word. I'm gonna finish them, regardless of if it's for me or not, because I need to broaden my horizons. And by doing so, I did find something that I enjoyed but wasn't in love with. Because it's technically not something that, it's not a supernatural type thing. So I definitely, it's definitely not up there. But no, I thought it was really good. As a lot of the episodes were, I thought it was pretty well written overall, with the entirety of the arc, him finding out who his sister is, and eventually ending up with, I can't remember her name, but the girl in the middle. We'll say that.
Miyabi.
Yes. Yeah, it was.
I didn't expect it to be Miyabi, by the way.
I did not. I expected it to be the other girl. What the fuck's her name?
I expected it to be either Konoe or Mizutani.
Yeah, the big titty bitch. That's when I.
Yeah, I expected either Konoe or Mizutani.
Yeah. But
so I was actually surprised it was Miyabi. She was probably one of my least suspected characters.
Same. Especially after he's like, I don't want to bang you because you're my sister.
What I actually found out, what I actually enjoyed about NAKAIMO was I found myself actually more invested in the mystery of finding out who the sister was, and sort of the politics behind him trying to take over his company. I enjoyed the sort of social game aspects of it, with the underhanded politics behind his company succession, where they tried to trick him into dating his sister, and the mystery of being okay, this person has this phone that can disguise your voice. How did they get it? I liked the mystery aspects. I think the romance aspects were pretty weak, but the mystery and political intrigue were pretty decent.
Yeah, see, I was very invested in figuring out who it was too, and then when I figured it out, I was like, okay, I know who it is, because it's revealed in what, episode 10, 9 or 10?
What I will say about this show is the fucking balls it has. I'm not sure if you noticed this. I know you're sort of a voice actor connoisseur.
I am.
So you might have noticed this in the opening cutscene. You hear the sister's vocal lines. And I probably noticed this because I recognize her voice more. But yeah, the opening vocal lines where she says, hey, I'm your sister, let's get married, I noticed immediately was Brittany Karbowski, who I said I mentioned, I think last time during Momode Lollipop, she was she voices Miyabi in this.
Yeah.
She gave the greatest vocal performance I'd ever heard in Railgun S. The sister in the opening scene where she says, hey, I'm your sister, let's get married, was Brittany Karbowski. And then Miyabi is played by Brittany Karbowski. And then at the end, you find out that it was Miyabi. And the balls the show has to use the same voice actors for the opening scene as the actual sister.
Yeah, I didn't put that together until the actual reveal.
Put it together because I didn't when they started introducing the other sisters in the voices. I'm like, oh, I guess they changed the sister's voice.
Yeah.
because they introduce what's her name? Yuzurina's voice. You know, the fake sister. They start using her voice instead, and
The
that's
witch
why I
girl or
didn't put it
whatever.
together. Huh?
The witch
Yeah,
girl.
the actress.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yuzurina. Yeah. So I didn't put it together because they started using her voice during the voice recorders, and so when I heard that they changed the voice, I'm like, oh, I guess they stopped using Brittany Karbowski because she's voicing Miyabi instead. So when they show up at Miyabi at the end, I'm like, yo, you ballsy bastards.
And it's stuff like that, which is why even though I shouldn't do this, but I do everything last minute so I can remember this stuff for the podcast. But it's always it's always a slog because like I'm like I have 24 hours, not even 20, like 12 hours to get all this stuff watched.
Why don't you do this like the day before?
Because I will forget shit, Zach. You underestimate the power of my forgetfulness. If I didn't watch this day of, I would forget so much shit.
It just seems like one of these days you're not going to have the time. Is what I'm worried about.
I did after today. I'm like, since I literally finished like the last episode 15 minutes before we started, I was like, I'm gonna try to do this like the Thursday or Wednesday that I have off before the podcast, just because.
Yeah, probably a better idea.
Yeah. And I took notes, but I left all my notes at work. The only note I remember writing down was cream puff.
Yeah,
That's the only note I remember.
they got really creative
Yeah.
with the sex metaphors.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, so I was like, huh, cream puff. And there was another thing too, but I can't remember. But it's written down at work, and hopefully nobody sees it.
Yeah. You have anything else to add on this?
I don't.
Then there's only one thing we have to talk about, John.
The rating?
No, fuck that. We're not there yet.
Oh, what's that?
Whenever you watch a harem, you have to have a debate of best girl. John, who is your best girl?
Big titty girl.
Konoe?
Yeah.
Okay. I liked Mizutani. If I was him, I'd have married Mizutani.
Fair.
The ninja girl who helps him out, I'd go with Mizutani.
See, I'm a sucker for big old anime titties. You know, that's why Tsunade is best grandma.
Yo, I'd fuck Tsunade. I don't care.
Oh, hey. You're not wrong, Maid. I probably wrote something like that on the note, to be honest.
Probably good number 2 is May because she dresses like a witch, and that's all I need in life.
True, yeah.
Now, all of the girls are pretty strong. I'd still go Mizutani, I think.
Yeah.
But
big titty.
Yeah, there we go.
Big titty girl for me. Every time.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. doesn't matter. It's always
the thing I watched right after this. I'd go big titty girl.
Fair enough.
Which is Hensuki. Are you willing to fall in love with a girl as long? Are you willing to fall in love with a pervert as long as she's a cutie? Which has an almost identical plot to this, except one of them's not secretly a sister. One of them just secretly left him her underwear, and he has to figure out which one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds very similar. Yeah.
It's not the big titty girl, but she's the one I would go with. And that she wants to be treated like a dog.
Neat.
Yeah.
No, we all have that feeling.
They all have fetishes. That's the gimmick.
Oh,
one of them wants to be treated like a dog. One of them wants to enslave him. One of them wants to have him fuck his best friend. One of them is really into his scent. And one of them is an exhibitionist and also his sister.
Neat. All right, so
what he is in to none of them.
What would we rate this as?
I gave it a 7. I liked it. I didn't think it was great. I didn't think it's anything spectacular. I just thought it was a good watch with some good stuff to it and some not so good stuff to it.
Let's see. In the manga I'm reading, a girl decided she's truly in love with her boyfriend by spending the whole day not wearing underwear and then making him drink her spit. What would the not wearing underwear have to do with the spit, though?
They can convey feelings and emotions through their drool. Is the plot of that? Yeah, I've also read it.
Oh, okay. I'm also gonna give it a 7.
It's as fucking weird as you think it is.
Cause I did enjoy it. I'm not typically into the romance stuff, but I thought it was pretty well written. The voice acting was on par. With
You don't know that. This
what?
is the first one. So far, your romance is batting 100, actually.
We're doing good. Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good. 7 it is. Maybe I'll go back and watch that OVA.
Yeah. It's sort of a fun fan servicey thing. There's nothing too spectacular about it.
Fair enough.
All right, we ready to spin that dart?
Let's spin that dart, baby.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And it's going to be...
Let's see what the reaction is this month.
Damn.
Let's see if they
Almost Tenchi Muyo.
Ooh, I've been meaning to watch that too.
Yeah, it was almost that.
Oof.
This is Mahotsukai Tai. What the fuck is this?
How do you spell that?
I will post a Mal link for you in chat. How about that? So people can follow along.
Okay.
Mahotsukai Tai, Magic Users Club, licensed by Media Blast in Nyav Post. Let's see. Magic Users OVA, which is done by Production Read, directed by Junichi Satao, who did a lot of things for this. It says director, episode director, script, storyboard, original creator, executive producer, publicity, key animation. So this man basically made this show by himself. He did Akuma-kun, Amanchu. He did. He did Aria the animation. Oh shit, that's actually really famous.
Okay.
Oh, he directed Sailor Moon.
Which one?
I think all of them. He Sailor Moon, R.
I did.
Sailor Moon and R. He directed episodes on the later seasons. He did storyboards for Bebop.
Oh, okay.
He did Fugaboshi. Wasn't this Precure? Fugiboshi no Fudahime. Some shit I've never heard of. Gegaga. He did some Precure. Okay, no, this man is actually a real person. Kaleidoscar. Kuroro Genso. He did like 100 episodes of Kuroro Genso. Jesus Christ, this man's got a fucking career that reads like a fucking. The man has a career that reads like a fucking dictionary. He did M3. He did this. He did. Never fucking heard of that in my life. Some old shit. He did some storyboards for Evangelion. He did Doremi. He directed Doremi. Jesus Christ, holy shit! This Fibrain. He did Princess Tutu. Holy shit, my man, calm it down. He did Pre-Tier. He did Slayers. I'm honestly waiting for this to stop. The amount of shit this guy has done. This guy is like an actual dude. This is some. I'm gonna say if this man like put this on my desk as his fucking resume, hired.
Speaking of Sailor Moon, I did watch a Sailor Moon movie on Netflix with my kid, but I did fall asleep during it, so I was gonna review it for the podcast tonight, but I didn't go back and rewatch it.
Media Blasters, rip you guys. This dub can either be pretty good, like Berserk, or completely fucking terrible. I'm going to assume terrible. It is 6 episodes. I believe each episode is about 28 minutes. This is an original concept. And it is one sunny day, invaders came from space. They weren't little green men or funny girls wearing school uniforms, though. They were ugly robots, which defeated the UN forces in seconds. After that, invaders, known as eyeballs, roamed around and observed human society. In fact, they were peaceful unless attacked. They were polite and followed all the traffic laws, too. Still, they were aliens, and the people of Earth wanted them to go home. The Kido no Hashi High School Magic Club took it on themselves to defeat these foul robots and free the world. And this also has two sequels, which is Mahotsu Kai TV and Mahotsu Kai versus Shamanic Princess, which is a 13-episode TV show that aired in 1999 and a one-episode OVA that I guess crossed over with Shamanic Princess, which is probably another dart sitting somewhere in the dartboard. But you don't have to watch the TV show. This is the OVA.
Okay.
The OVA. You did get the link, right?
Did you send it in the chat or Discord?
Yeah, I put it in secret.
Oh, okay.
Or in a stream chat. It's in stream chat.
Oh, okay. Let me get that real quick.
Yeah. So everyone knows that we're watching the OVA and not the TV show. We could watch the TV show, but that's more like I'll throw it on the dartboard or I'll just watch it in my own free time.
Okay, it's been added.
Yep. So remember, 6-episode OVA series, not the TV series.
Okay.
But
and I wish it told me where I could watch this.
Excuse me. It says it's licensed by Media Blasters and Knive Post, so I don't know, maybe check YouTube or something. Or High Dive. High Dive might also have it. High Dive has a lot of old shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, average score of 7.06, which is well in coin flip territory. Neat. It's close enough to a 6 that it's a 50-50 on this one. I'm feeling like it'll probably be sitting at a 5 or a 4 myself. Somewhere between 4 or 6 maybe is where I'm feeling. Maybe this will be great. I don't know. Apparently, it is created by a legend. But I guess we'll find out.
Well, we all know that magic stuff is either hit or miss.
Oh, our genres are sci-fi, comedy, magic, romance, and fantasy.
Okay.
So
this will be a fun watch, and only 6 episodes makes it easier too. So.
Yeah, it's like half the length. Yeah, because it's actually a 13 or less episodes or movie.
Yeah. So. This will be a watch, and that'll be next month, which will be on the drum roll. Why click stuff?
It will be the 2nd, which it'll be October 2nd.
October 2nd.